Do you want to spend more time with your kids? Do you feel like there's more to life than just working away in your 9-to-5 job, traveling to and from work every day and have no time for anything else?
Coming to bed, honey?
Yes, dear.
Well, in this video, I'm going to show you ways you can get work to integrate with your life, providing you a more balanced life. I'm going to show you how you can find a stay-at-home job. Hey guys, it's Lynn Peretti here, an entrepreneur and mother of 3, sharing with you tips from my own personal experience on how you can achieve time and financial freedom and be able to do whatever you love in life. Remember to click on the subscribe button to get notified about my next video. And if you are the first to comment on my video within the first 30 minutes, you can be chosen to be coached one-on-one by me, and I will pick a winner each month. So I've been working from home for almost 10 years now. I help create jobs for mums and dads in developing countries like the Philippines to find stay-at-home jobs with clients in Australia. So how did my journey started? Well, like you, I did the usual, went to university, found a good job, and started working away. And I also thought that when I was growing up, I thought that once I become an adult, I was going to be an adult. Like, when you're at school, you had to sort of go to school at a certain time, finish school at a certain time, have to listen to your teachers. And I was really looking forward to turning 18 and being an adult, to thinking that I get to do whatever I want for some reason. But when I started to work and found a corporate job, I had to wake up at a certain time, get to work at a certain time. Even if I'm not feeling well, I need to ask permission. I'm like, sorry, I can't make it to work. And it sort of clicked with me that I am still a child. And so it was really my motivation to get out of corporate life, because I felt like I was still kept as a child. The other reason why I was motivated to find flexibility in my life was that I had a kid when I was really young. So I had a kid when I was 20, and I had to drop him off really early to school and then pick him up late after work. And I just felt like, oh my God, I just hate this, restriction where I feel like I can't control my time, and I just didn't have a lot of time for him. And so I remember staring at him one day in the car and said, son, one day I'm gonna quit my job and I'm gonna work anywhere I want. And so I made that dream come true in 2009, where I just basically took the leap. And I started my first business. Even though it wasn't making me a lot of money, I was just so sick of that restriction that I had in my corporate job that I just went, you know what, I'm gonna go all into being an entrepreneur, because I felt if I could spend 40 hours of my time or more a week on my business, I'm sure I can make it more successful than if I was spending a few hours, on the side. Now, recently, a lot of people have come to me and asked me, how do you work from home? How do you do it? Because I've been doing it for 10 years, and it wasn't it wasn't a trend then, right? Nowadays, I think most people realize, or especially people at my age, they're all settling down, having kids, only to realize that they want a job that's easy and that allows them to be able to be there with their family. Because when you're a mum, you just feel really guilty when you're not really being there for your family and you're getting caught up with work. And so I've been a lot more inspired nowadays to share my message, to share my story, so that I could help everyone around the world, like yourself, to find a stay-at-home job. So the first option that you could have is finding a job that lets you work from home. So my company is an online company. So I work from home, all of my staff work from home, every virtual assistant that's hired works from home. And so because it's an online business, obviously I always look for people who wants to work from home. So if you could find companies like myself, like an online company with no office, then that could be an option for you. So you still get the security that it is a job, like you get stable income. Maybe they will need you to work at a specific time frame, but you're okay with that because you still get time to be at home. But the other thing about my business is that I also believe in output and performance rather than the number of hours you work. So as long as my team always lets me know in advance that, hey, I need to go to the doctor appointment, or I need to go somewhere and I'm going to catch up work later, or they might want to go to the gym during the day, I don't mind, because at the end of the day, as long as they're putting in the similar amount of work hours and the work gets done, then I'm happy. So you really need to find someone or some company that will allow you to do that. Option 2 is that you can start to become a freelance. Now, if you have a stable job right now and you have a family, maybe you don't want to just quit your job and become a freelancer. You can actually do freelancing on the side. Yes, it might be difficult at the beginning. Maybe you have to work at night, maybe you have to do it on the weekend, maybe you have to do a little bit after work, but something's got to give. You got to sacrifice. You got to have to put more time in this freelancing side of the business than with your family for a short period of time. But I know some people who started becoming a freelancer, doing some project-based job, getting familiar with how to work online and working remotely, and then feeling comfortable with it enough that they sort of transition from their full-time work into becoming a freelancer. Now, the other option is that you can actually start your own business. So the difference between a freelancer and a business is different. If you're a freelancer, you are selling your time for money. So you're a consultant or you're doing graphic design for people, and whatever hours you do, you get paid for. But option 3 is about starting a business with the mindset that you're going to build something up and you're going to hire a team. So from day one, when I had my business, a digital marketing agency, I hired my virtual assistant immediately. I hired people to do the projects for people. I hired an assistant because I knew that I wanted to build a business. I didn't want to be self-employed. Although option 3 is the most difficult, it is the most rewarding in the long run. So my business right now, it can run without me. I have a large team of people that can work. If I had to go to a business meeting or go to vacation or do anything, the team still can keep the business going. It doesn't need my time. Now, if you're a freelancer, obviously you are tying your time up with the client. And so you need to weigh up, there's always gonna be, I guess, the more risk, the more reward at the end. But I don't think entrepreneur is for everybody. So I have some team members in my company who tried out to be an entrepreneur, but then they realized that, you know what, I just really enjoy a 9-to-5 type job, but I wanna work from home. And it's okay, you don't have to be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur journey is really, really difficult. It took me years and years of struggle before I succeeded. So you don't have to be an entrepreneur just because everyone else is trying to be one. Because really, at the end of the day, we all want work-life balance. We all want a stay-at-home job because we just want flexibility. We don't want to feel restricted. You know, this travel time back and forth to work and having to go to the same place to work. Like in this day and age with all the technology, I don't see why companies should really require anyone to be physically there. You know, now that I've been working online, I just find it so much more efficient. We just maximize every hour. I mean, we don't travel anywhere. If we want to do a meeting, we just press a Zoom meeting on a video call and we're all online there. I don't have people walking to my office distracting me. People have to schedule in an appointment to have a meeting with me. So really, I just find that working online is actually more productive than it is when you are working in an office. Now, I'm curious to know, what are you scared of? I know that you want to have a stay-at-home job or change your career to something that's more flexible, but what scares you? I'm really curious to know what is stopping you. So let me know in the comments below. So I've shared with you the 3 options that you could explore to discover more about how to work from home. Now, I just want to share with you what my day looks like right now. Like, I still tell you, I mean, although I work from home, I still work a lot because I get to do what I love. And all of my team members who are virtual assistants or virtual staff, we all work a lot because we are in a position or in a job that we love. And plus, we feel so grateful that we get to sort of work and play at the same time. Now, I want to share with you what my day looks like as a work-at-home mum. So I actually wake up at 4 a.m. because I want to work a few hours before my kids wake up. And then I would stop work between 6 to 9 a.m. and focus on the kids, getting them prepared for school. And after dropping off them both to school, I might throw in a few more hours of work. But then at 1 or 2 o'clock, before I pick up my daughter, I go to the gym. After I pick up my daughter, I would focus on the whole dinner and family time. So as you can see, the 9 to 5 won't work for me because raising small kids, you really need to adjust to their schooling, the time that they wake up, and I love my health. I love to get fit, and I don't want to have to work out really late at night after work. So that's it, guys. I hope that I've helped you there. If you have any questions for me, please feel free to comment below. And you can follow me on Facebook. I have short bite-sized inspiration every week. And if you love this video, please share it with your friends because I'm making these videos for you to help you on your journey to find something that you love. So please subscribe to be notified about my next video. And remember, if you're one of the first to comment into my video in the first 30 minutes, you will be chosen, you will have the chance to be chosen to be coached by me. So thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you next week.